And welcome back one and all, welcome back to Games of Dredd. And this is going to be the last video of the Games of Dredd series, as we've pretty much gone all the way up to date now. So this is Countdown 106, a game that was released at the beginning of January 2014, and it's a choose your own adventure book essentially. They call it a game book. And this is available for Amazon devices and I believe Apple devices as well. So to actually get this running, I am playing this on an Android emulator. I have this on my phone and my god, I put far too much time into it. It's actually quite nice, especially when you've just got a spare 5 minutes to play it. So, we are going to do this then. Okay, restart the book. You can tell it's sort of like meant for touch screens and everything. So again, you can see my mouse pointer, but as I've said, this is emulated just for recording purposes. My phone doesn't have any sort of HDMI out, so this is the best way of doing it. Now I'm going to have to, I don't know how long I'm going to play this for, and I'm probably going to read out a lot of things. How well this is going to work is debatable. So, choose your own adventure books. As you'd expect, you get choices and you have to turn to a certain page. The game will do that automatically. But there's also dice rolls. And I think we'll just let the game sort of show us what we're doing there. We're going to play it on Classic. You stand before Sector House 106, about to report for duty. You consider the circumstances that have brought you to this assignment. A sector house is the linchpin of the Justice Department in an average sector, insomuch as any sector in Megacity 1 can be called average. But following a series of unrelated deaths, injuries, retirements, and transfers, this sector has suddenly found itself short of senior street judges. A number of experienced judges are reassigned to fill this temporary shortfall. Foremost among them, yourself, Judge Dredd. And I do like this. There's no point in the actual turn to page whatever being in there, but it is quite nostalgic. Okay, upon entering the main foyer, you are faced with familiar chaos. Perps are being led to their cells by arresting officers, and citizens are being brought in for questioning to collect stolen goods retrieved by Justice Department. Auxiliaries scramble, trying to deal with the mayhem. A judge introduces himself to you. Sir, Judge Mannheim. Welcome to Sector 106. We weren't expecting you for another hour or so. Well, Dredd would turn up on time. Sector Chief Lush is in the control room at the moment and wishes to speak with you before you start your patrol. Once he has done so, I recommend you use the time available to prepare yourself for your patrol. You are free to use any of the facilities before B-Watch begins their shift. You move on to meet the Sector Chief Lush in the control room. Should say this as well, you do actually have stats. You have vitality stats and you have all other things, and I like this as well. You can click and then get a bigger picture. So really nice artwork has been included in the game. Okay, we won't read everything out for now, so we walk into the control room. There is the judge. There are live camera feeds, etc, etc. Lush is the senior officer who you will know only by reputation. Okay, he's coming at us. He's coming to old age. A pleasure to meet you, Dredd. This is my team. Lush indicates a number of senior judges watching the wide screens. Okay, so we've got our known names. Have we worked with them before? Okay, they all run the sector. He's due to speak at the opening of the new Maestro Heights development, sorry. And he's saying how we have problems in this sector. And we don't have to look after our paperwork, which is always nice. Okay, so we've got two options here. If we have further business here, we can go to 489, or we can leave the area. I think we're just going to leave the area. Okay, more choices. We can report to the firing range, we can go to the armory to upgrade the equipment, or we can visit the mess hall. And load more options. So we can sleep, we can go to the briefing room, we can go to the garage, or we... I see. It won't let us do that yet, so we have to do at least one. Well, let's go to the firing range. There are... Did I just say that right? There are robotic targets. Okay. So we've done to the firing range. I think these upgrade your stats, I don't know. Let's go to the briefing room, shall we? Find out what's happening at this sector. So we have a major mob figure, the Ripper Gang, Vinny Lumbago, the McJoes, and there's another gang of heisters led by Jackson Fair. Bloody hell, there's a lot of people in this sector. The Dockside Strangler, the Roadway Killer. Yep, this is a bad sector for us to be in. Okay, we can have a meal, and get some sleep machine. Let's go to the garage. Okay, the garage is empty. They'll work on the current bike, but quicker if you use this one. The Lawmaster skill increases by 2. Okay, now we can hit the streets. We've performed 3 tasks. So let's go. Okay, drive down the thoroughfares. Ken Russell Block. Now we can either patrol the Ken Russell Block, or we can go to patrol the Samuel Walton Shopping Promenade. Now I actually vaguely remember doing the Shopping Promenade and a sort of a robbery happened, so we'll do that. Nice. So yeah, someone on a hoverboard nicking someone's purse. There's a low flying. Yeah, there we go. So this is what we're doing. Now, do we immediately open fire? Now, remember, this is Judge Dredd and he has to fit with the law. We can get closer to get. So we immediately open fire, get closer to get a better shot, call for backup. Dredd wouldn't do that. Or we could attempt a pursuit. We're going to attempt a pursuit. He has disappeared. You feel he's still nearby, lying low. Okay, you begin a search of the wider area. I did. See, this is quite nice as well. I was like, hey, you did read this thing, didn't you? Yeah, sure. And we did, so we get to do that option. Okay, that's an achievement. Okay, there's a group of sky surfers up above. A quick check reveals the location. And there's a building which sky surfers like to hang out with. And obviously we've grabbed a bloody skyboard. And we need to prepare for a fight. Oh great, we've entered a dimly lit bar. It's occupied by 3 individuals. You talking idiots, the barman yells to the perps with the handbag. You brought the law with you. Okay. So there's 3 of them. Do we want to open fire? Do you want to use armor-piercing rounds to bring down the barman hiding behind the bar? Jesus Christ. What? Hang on, what's the barman done? Ah, the barman's got a stump gun. That's a shotgun. Or use ricochet rounds on the perp behind the bar, switching to stand. Oh my lord. I'm going to use armor piercing. Okay, it takes you a split second to analyse the situation. Yada yada. The fight is desperate as the 3 perps blast away. You'll have to engage the other 2 perps first and trust your AP rounds to do their job on all 3. You're in a cautious position. Okay. Hard. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Okay, we need a total skill that must equal 14. And that's got to be with the lawgiver. Now, we did go to the range. Oh, we got a skill of 12, so we failed that roll. Okay, shit me. We've lost 14 vitality. That's not good. Now, did we kill them? That's the question. You're right. Yes. Apparently we got some perps. Your tactics were sound despite getting shot. The 2 perps that slumped against the bar, a pool of blood forming underneath their bodies. Yes, and you got the bartender in the blade chest. Nice one. You do find several boxes of lost property that seem to be from other robberies, so there's success. And, the barman was selling illegal goods. Okay, so what have we picked up? I didn't actually do this last time. There's quite a lot of variety in here. Okay, so we found a little box that impersonates the voice of Judge Dredd. That's interesting. Okay, we secured the premises. All the gadgets have been done. We can go back to doing our patrol. Dredd got shot and he's still going. And we've got some sort of fight happening here between a black man and a Hispanic man. Very interesting watch that guy's got. Okay, you are contacted by Control. Dredd, we have some reports of a theft at Goldman's, the jewelers. Okay. So, I'm hoping, because we did some work on the Lawmaster, we'll actually get that all sort of factor in here, but we'll see. Okay, the two guys squaring off that we saw in the picture. They're very much arguing here. Okay, we can do one of the following. Question the shop assistant to what she can add. Strip search the alleged thief. Strip search the manager. I think we're going to secure both men, to be honest. Ah, we failed to find any stolen items. Okay, so we can question the shop assistant. These two guys are still, let's see if we've got any information with Control. Okay, Lucius Brown, which is the shop manager, doesn't really have anything. Whereas the other guy, Armando Del Greco, has a criminal record. So, there we go. That's because we did the information control, we can check the prosthetic arm. Yeah, there we go. So there's a load of missing jewelry inside the arm. So nice one. If you found one of these before, so this is another gadget like we picked up in the last raid. So again, it's another voice of Dredd thing, which is a bit weird. Do you want to add another 6 months to the sentence to lying to you, or would you put him to march outside the holding post, leaving him to make his outrageous claims to your back as you leave the area to patrol? We'll add another 6 months, because we're like that. Okay, back to the patrol. Now, is that an out-control bus? There's someone definitely dead on that side, that isn't good. Okay, you're back on patrol, riding down Pat Garrett Boulevard, and you hear a loud crash in the distance. Okay, a vehicle has been reportedly crashed into the Harrington's department store, multiple casualties. Okay, the noise is deafening, there's an alarm go off. You notice people close to the store are coughing and choking with a dust cloud, and some have fainted. Okay, we can check the condition of the passengers. If you have a med kit, which apparently we do. Now, let me think. I think we'll go for the second one, because we have the med kit. There's some sort of chemical agent at work. You hurriedly put on your respirator before you breathe in too much of the stuff. And we've lost another 3 vitality. Okay, so that one would be if we've died, but thankfully we've got a vitality higher than 0. We haven't had an all-out fight really yet, because the all-out fight does say do the dice rolls. Okay, to question any injured bystanders, climb over the rubble to investigate the shootings. You could enter the crash bus. I think we'll enter the crash bus. Okay, so we've climbed in. There was a dozen regular passengers, all of them unconscious across the seats. And there's a body that's been riddled with bullets, but wearing body armour. Oh, and his face has been gruesomely shot off, so we couldn't figure out his identity. Found several large canisters, which are the source of the gas. Okay, we can try turn off the gas, or... Oh, I think if we try and turn off the gas, it's going to go wrong, so we're going to keep going into the store. Ah! To the left there's a face-changing parlour, that's never good. There's a Shez... Oh, there's Shez Ugly franchise. There's a clothing section and catering to fatties, close to the entrance and easily accessible to the massively obese. Okay, we can still hear gunfire in the shop. Okay. I think we'll investigate the area further, because I think if we just go blindly into any of the sections, then we might get shot. Okay, there we go. Because we waited, we know there's someone in the Shez Ugly bit. Okay. Okay, there's handbags and things missing. And then we've gone into the fatty section. That's not good. Size is 10XL and above. Jesus Christ. What did that say? Display sign saying for the discerning fatty. There's loads of unconscious customers, I should say. Okay, do we go down to the escalator to the bank situated in the basement? Do we enter the sports section? Do we enter the menswear department? Enter the wine shop? Or the next floor in the store? Well, I would actually say let's head towards the bank. Okay, Judge, we have a call for medical assistance. There's customers who have collapsed. Okay, so they haven't gone down to the bank. Let's enter the wine shop. Okay, that part of the shop's had substantial damage. And apparently there's some perps here. Okay, 2 perps are loading a trolley full of cases of wine. Now, do we fire or do we try and arrest them? I think we're just going to fire. And here we go, another shootout. We've got to get over 13. That's not good. Okay, the perps leap to the other side, taking cover behind the end of the shelving units. Your shots shatter numerous bottles of high-priced wines, and the perps begin to fire from their new positions. Okay, we've missed both, but you can take a random roll to see if they hit them. If they hit you, I should say. 9. You rolled a 9. Okay, does that mean they've hit me or not? Ooh, we lost 5 vitality, but we still live. Okay, we cease firing and duck down behind your cover out of sight. Okay. Well, we've killed them. Yeah, we've killed at least one of them anyway. So now we've just got the one perp to take down. Okay, so I rolled a 13, and we succeeded. Okay, the 2 perps lie dead at your feet. Nice one. You can advance to the robotics department, or we can make your way back to the adult products department. I think we're going to go into the robotics department. Okay, which is quiet. Okay, all the robots have been powered down. Okay, some of the stock has been taken. See if we... No, we didn't go to the sleep machine. Your exertions so far have begun to wear you out, leaving your senses not as keen as you would like. Suddenly gunfire erupts. Oh, God's sake, I've lost another 4 vitality. We're still alive, though. Okay, what will we do now? Will we engage? We've got a standard animation. Armour piercing. Let's try heat-seeking rounds. With the perps seeking protection against robotics in the large display, there would be no customers near their location. So we switch to heat seeker, and how many enemies do we take out? That's a good score. That in theory should be all of them. The perps lie amidst the wrecked remains of robots destroyed in the crossfire. Okay. You can hopefully see why I think this is actually really good, and why if you're interested in game books and choose your own adventures, you should probably go have a look at this. Tin Man Gaming is where this is from, and they have quite a nice selection. Okay, you leave the main building, you come out to the loading bay in the rear of the store. Okay, there's a group of perps around a large hover truck. Okay, so we can challenge the perps, then we're massively outnumbered. We could ambush them, or we could disable the truck, or we could try and eliminate the... Right, there's a perp with a missile launcher. Right, I think we're going to disable the truck. Okay, we switch to high explosive rounds and begin targeting the perp's getaway vehicle. Okay, so we've got 5 stunned perps and a wrecked truck. You side with a couple of perps close to you, time for shootout, so it's a medium. Okay, so we're going to get over 13. 15. Did that quite nicely. 2 of the perps are downed and the rest scatter to take cover. Okay, what do we do next? Do you want to step up from the pillar and try and take out the remaining perps? Well, is that rocket launcher's perp still alive? I think we'll try and take out the remaining by stepping out. Ah, see, this is interesting. You aim your lawgiver at his head. So let's just do this. Culprit is one of the hosters. Lawgiver roll. 13. 14. Yeah, did that just. And we've just shot him squarely in the forehead. And we've got another shootout. We've lost that one. Now, is that 22 or 2? I can't really tell. So yeah, we rolled under 13. Oh, and unfortunately, we have been, unfortunately, killed. And then Sector 106 is no more after a nuclear device went off. That's really the sort of main goal of this, is to basically go around and do everything you can to prevent it being destroyed. Okay then, so what I've basically done is I've rebooted the game and I've done the initial options that we could do at the main Justice headquarters, and now we're just going to have another go, although we're going to try some different options out here. Okay, now, we went to the shopping centre last time, so this time we're going to go to the Ken Russell block. Okay, we drive down the old block, towering, yes. Okay, do-do-do. You can see a group of rude boys, aged 15 or 16, loitering outside of a shoe store. One of them suddenly dashes down an alley. Okay, do we want to chase him, call him back up, question the remaining Jews, or perhaps you drive on past pretending not to have noticed? Well, no, we're going to chase the juvie. Oh, okay, so the juvie might be hiding something. Do we want to interrogate him further? Let him off with a warning? Let's interrogate him, because we're nice like that. It's 3 months for lying to a judge. Ah, because we chased the juvie, that led us away from the rest of the group. So, we mucked up there. Oh well. Okay, contact control. We can see if we can find out more on the juvies by checking records. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, we found 2 of them though, Carl Speggs Winter and Mo Moby Barrett. Extensive criminal records. And there we go. We actually know where they're probably going to be hanging out. Now we can do eye in the sky camera, or we can go, well, we'll go catch them off guard. Nice. Okay, we're watching them from a concealed position. They are carrying a number of handbags and wallets. Okay, you can run up them using the lawgiver, or we can wade into a group with... So we can whack them over the head with a truncheon, or we can lawgiver them. Well, they are juveniles. Let's hit them with a day stick. Okay, they managed to manoeuvre yourself into a better position. Okay. Let's fight. Ah, here we go. This is why I want to redo it, because it actually shows the stat sheet. So, let's attack. 3, that's not great. Although he only got 2. Okay, 8 again. We must defend. We defended. Okay, he's got 8. I don't really see a problem here with us actually losing. It's all whether... Well, see, we killed one rude boy. And we've killed the other.
You chose a one-way ticket to...
Okay, we got the better of them. With our superior skills and training, you managed to down the first 2, who now lie unconscious on the ground. 2 more rude boys tentatively approach you. And let's fight them again. At least I actually know what our vitality is, with it being 22. We've got solid all defense though, and very little offense. Have they actually managed to hurt us yet? No, they haven't. Well, we're taking down 1. Come on. 1 more. What does fitness check do? Ooh, should not have done that. I lost one of my dice. I know I could have clicked on combat options down as well, but we'll say that if that happens again. So we picked up one of these, which we already know about by now. Okay, now we've got this argument between these two. We know who it is. So we need to check with control, check the prosthetic arm, and then we have another one of these. Okay. Now we'll add 6 months to a sentence like we did last time. Okay, bus crash again. Let's do this slightly differently. Let's call in emergency support teams. And we have been to a B thing on this building. So is this going to be the same as last time? Okay, we can get into the crash bus. We can drive around to the rear of the store. Now, I've got a feeling that's going to take us back around to... Yep, here. Now, is this where we died last time? Let's ambush the perps group. Yeah, concentrate on the group in the rear. Okay, oh bloody hell, hard. But we have 4 vitality, and we had to beat 14, so not bad. You open fire, taking the first perp out with a deadly hit right in the centre of the chest. The second perp falls before he even knows you are there, and third barely gets his weapon out from his holster before he too is killed. Another shootout. Gotta beat 13. We beat 13.
No problem.
Okay, the last remaining perp screams in agony and falls to the floor. You look up to see the missile-wielding perp... Oh, God. So basically we've got to jump out of the way. Oh, we failed. Is that going to mean instant death? Oh, my lord. So yeah, that was an insta-death because we didn't take out the rocket launcher. As you can see, the game is very nice. It's got a fair amount of replayability from what I played so far, and the price is actually very, very reasonable. I fully recommend if you've got an Android and iOS device, you damn well go just try this, and also visit Tin Man Gaming to see the other game books they've got on available. And in general, if you like Choose Your Own Adventures, just see what game books are out there, because this is a hell of a lot of fun. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that has been every single Judge Dredd game released in the last 30 years, with one exception, and that was a really daft slot machine game, but god damn it was I going to include that. There's been some highs, there's been some lows, but no Judge Dredd game has really ever reached the pinnacle of what the series could be. There's been really good attempts, but yeah, it's not ever quite got there. I think what we really need is like an RPG type thing. The Countdown 106 idea is really nice, and having some sort of open world crime game would actually really work, but obviously the money involved in making that happen is quite limited. The best time to do that would have been with the release of the movie, well, the 2012 film. But either way, so this has been every single Judge Dredd game. If I've missed any, let me know and I'll go have a look at them. And until another one's released, this is this series put to bed. So cheers to watching, and I'll see you next time.